that's why I respect people like that.
And if you, whatever, like there is something really nice about kind of a live and let live mentality, which is why I think a lot of people are drawn to it. But I wanted to return to a point, which is the thing about, you don't think that this looks like the norms of the day, but if someone wrote a holy book during the Victorian age, they would be super obsessed with Victorian things that they were obsessed with. And if it was written during today, it'd be obsessed with gender pronouns, things they focus on. And the things, even if the Quran is better than the things of its day, it still has sort of conceptual categories in it, because these sort of the categories that it uses to think about the world are just very foreign to how I would think about these matters. And so
Next, it's referring to something specific in that time and place. Like, for example, the burial of daughters, right? So you would think, the biggest plagues on the earth today is the number of people burying their daughters.
Abortion.
Do you know how big the abortion, that policy? So if they're going to have a daughter, they would rather have, if they're going to have one child, they'd rather it be a boy. Similar problem in India. And here in the U.S., both, boys and girls are being aborted left and right. And not just like at some really early stage by Plan B or something. No, it's like much later stages. So in fact, the same like problem that existed in that society, and it's actually for very similar reasons, it exists. What percentage? When you say almost all, what percentage is that?
I don't have a number.
90%, something like that. I have to look it up though. Yeah.
And
evacuate a fetus that's already died. It's the same.
No, that I wouldn't count. Yeah, you're right.
It's the same procedure, so
that's
you have
a good
to be
point.
careful which statistics you're using. Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. No, but so when you say for you to read that and be like, that doesn't apply. That's not relevant to our time today. Sometimes it takes a little bit more to understand.
She hangs out in like the chillism spaces or the kind of rowdy places because, quite frankly, everywhere else think of her and they just kind of like, we're moving on from her. I'm just a little bit grudgeful that I don't let it go. Like Monica, I won't let go. Monica gets her smoke because of what she did to multiple people, but most importantly, that girl right there. I don't give a fuck. I'm mean. I told everybody this earlier. I am mean. I am not. You want to come and say shit like, I can't wait to have some chopped up sushi because I know Monica can't get dick, so I know she's trying to chase Asian women around the block.
Trying to give me morality questions,
I mean, I've told Dima some of her views I find absolutely ridiculous, but I just view her and Monica totally different. Monica does agitates people for fun and then plays victim, and it's just so obnoxious and so desperate for attention. Her voice is awful. Beeman's voice is pleasant, and I don't see her do those things. But I do disagree with her.
He's a radical leftist. I'm a liberal.
Okay, real quick. So my question would be though, Brad, right? So I think this might be the second time I heard you say this, right? Did she make fun of your your widow? I say widow.
No, my children. She talking about how his kids must be all.
Don't ask bad about his children.
When you live, they're trying to mess with you. Don't tell them, baby. Don't tell them.
I've driven her off the app and into an insane asylum. They had to pull me in a room. That's KK right here, and said, "Hey, you're going too hard on her." I didn't like her because she sat there in a chat back when you used to have these chat
people
rooms.
were complimenting Viking Harry Brad is a real hater.
They checked. She told KK, give me the gravesite, take a picture of it, show me your dead husband's grave.
Beaver was complimenting you. He was saying that you don't self-center, and he likes your voice. I'm like, she doesn't self-center. Have you heard Beeman
That's why
sometimes?
she's in a crazy asylum and Donut's in jail. No, he's
Southern man says shit.
because he's getting it from behind.
Shit, it's time. Another day.
Yeah, I think there's something, I guess.
Another 30 beers. Welcome. Welcome, soldier. I've nominated you for the Medal. I don't know what to tell you, Southern man, but we have been live streaming rooms into this room and many other rooms and many YouTube For a while. I'm getting overstimulated.
Did you look up the particular deal? So you Googled a sweetheart deal?
The sweetheart deal.
Okay, hold on, Brooklyn, hold on. So did you Google Epstein's sweetheart deal? I'll do that now. So this is what Rez was saying.
It's a radical leftist. Stop saying.
You are a radical leftist, Bima. You are a radical leftist.
These people are sick people. They destroy countries.
You will destroy this country, Bima.
Like, well, where did
I thought she started.
Did we?
I don't recall.
But Bima's got good ASMR. I'll check it. That's why he talked to her. I'll check. He's throwing you under the bus, Bima.
It's horrible. You can tell she's a radical.
Horrible. It's horrible. She's horrible. It's horrible. She's horrible.
Until she met me.
Ooh, our chick's gonna turn you around, baby. Our chick's gonna turn Bima's ass around.
Whether it be radical leftist or radical right wing.
Also, you're a huge fatty, Bima, according to Viking.
It's gonna be honest. I mean, as far as the tone of voice, man.
No.
Viking says Bima and Monica are both huge heifers that can't get laid.
Gen Z, my generation, most of us are not married.
And don't forget, our chick's Gen Z. Our chick's always reminding everybody who's Gen Z.
Fucking SSRIs, they're fucking depressed. We can tell by the way they speak automatically. They'll be like, oh, yeah,
not many people know this, but our chick's actually a paraplegic.
Can we just stop talking
Bima's
about her?
pushing 400.
Let's get back to like.
No, I'm not talking about Bima anymore. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about this Gen Z women.
Gen Z again with our chick's Gen Z. Here we go again.
She's not Gen Z though.
Of course she's not Gen Z. I'm talking about Gen Z women. I don't give a shit about Bima. I'm not talking about Bima. Who gives a fuck about her?
Who gives a fuck about you, Bima? This is why he just spent 20 minutes talking about you, Bima. Who gives a fuck about you, Bima?
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Why am I the only female up here right now?
Because you're a psycho.
And I keep on talking about the military, so that's
Listen, Kanye just made amends with the Holy Zali. And now Kanye's coming back into grace. He's going to make more money than ever before. But he's not going to be able to handle his J-word Tourette syndrome.
Did any of you guys hear the DEI guest speaker on Politically Correct the other day?
Yeah.
I did. I listened until it was like,
what the fuck is that?
and she's been on the app for a minute.
Is it Tim Stone?
Was it a transsexual?
No, it was a black woman.
Are you
Digressing
in between your encumbrance?
Nah.
Better get my fucking bitch ass motherfuckers.
Yo, China got their own problems with melatonin.
I know what a sweetheart deal is. I asked you what a. We're not talking about the abstract. That's what we're talking about. No, we're not talking about the abstract. We're talking about this particular. Can you tell me anything about it? Hey, you know what, Congress? We're talking about a sweetheart. Can you tell me the particulars of this one? The conditions of his deal? No.
Yes.
So I would request kindly, good sir, on mute because you don't know anything about my life.
No, you don't have to go on mute. No. We don't do that. You don't have to go on mute.
I'm making a request of him.
No, he's not going on mute though. But you don't tell people to go on mute on this stage. No, I'm decided. You don't tell people to go on mute on this stage. It's a waste.
For them,
Not
like
you, KK.
my
I'm not
military
talking
work.
about you. I'm talking about black women. These black women with degrees, and nobody's marrying them. They get with these thugs in the hood. They have a baby.
Bima,
their
you
baby
were with the
mamas
thug
and
in the
everything. They're
hood?
like, yeah, you have to date me because I'm a kid. No,
Doesn't
no,
Achik know that you were
A lot of women.
a shitcoin Bitcoin miner?
I think
Uma, what up,
you
dog?
need to take black women out of it and just put it Western women. That's how Western women think.
It's true.
I mean, it's
What's good, Uma?
White, black, Hispanic, it's a problem. Everybody has this problem, no matter your race.
Hi, Abby.
I would say that there is definitely a change because, like I want to pick on KK because I can right now.
Of course you will. Fuck
Yeah, of course. So listen here, and shit. Like I'll take your apple bottom jeans and
Apple
we'll
bottom
get the link here.
jeans. Brad knows his way.
Anyway, like there is a problem with the women today. Like for some reason, like the Abbies. When we talk to like a KK,
Abby
like, she
Eva.
can give as good as she gets. I also know there's boundaries to
Why
it.
is-
Like, they feel or they grew up under this belief that like
This is
all
what
of
I'm
your
hoping
rights
for.
are
I'm
gonna
running for
get
Congress,
fucked.
and like, if some chick thinks she wants to be a spy, it's like, well, I'm the guy, you know. You know what? You know any other candidates, ladies? No.
Never mind the fact that better
There's two
legislation.
candidates. I'm one of them.
Choice. You got majority of states
Welcome, Rich.
to expand abortion laws.
Welcome
codified in the
to the Brad
Constitution.
Stauffenberger show. We're
You
going
had
on
restrictions on that
to
shit, like massive restrictions. States had to comply with a lot of things, and it was universal. And certain states even had more on top of it because of some of the laws that they had prior to that. You got a fucking huge win, and you built it around the bees, the eater of the bees.
What's going on, Rich?
Not much.
Well,
John, what are you doing?
I'm listening to Brad go on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
When he gave it back to the states and he gave it back to you, he literally handed you abortion authority. You should have been cheering when that decision came out. But these like younger, like the older women knew what happened. Like KK knew what happened. The minute it happened, she called it out. So did like Abby. So did everybody else. They automatically knew what was going to happen. They were talking about trigger laws and prior laws and precedences and all this stuff. They were more into it than I was. And in fact, educated me on the shit. And then the best part is that when we held the room, and KK can attest to this, and when we go into other rooms, we'd hold an abortion room, and it would be off the chart. The Gen Z, the Beamas. Well, let's actually put women that might get pregnant. Like
It's all
Bima never gonna get pregnant. He loves thinking about you and talking about it, you know.
Thank you.
Yes, I did it. Nobody else in this room did it. I did it without consent. I did it on my own volition. You'll never have to make me a mod again. But let's take a Stinny. Like younger women like Stinny, and I'm not picking on Stinny in any fashion, but Stinny was.
Oh, look at this little
Stinny's not 50.
trans lover with his shampooed hair.
Shut your
I hear you're jogging now, Nectar. You don't have the mental health disorders because you're jogging now. Congratulations, young man. You're getting strong again. Pretty soon, one of these days, you're going to take a colored photo of yourself. You're going to look up.
That's why I was saying, can we just keep it moving?
John Kitover, you're a fag. I hope you know that.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
I wonder if
I'm
he's
Rich is
I wonder
my
if he's streaming in his white tighty whities.
He probably is.
Rich is my ambassador.
Anyway,
Big campaign, motherfucker. We're about to be on the ballot.
Just donate $1. I don't want to commit voter fraud.
Yeah, and then all your information will be revealed.
You know, I don't want to violate FEC.
You know he made it. You know he.
Yeah, I know he did. He made it. He got it.
So everyone's
On the fucking
information
ballot,
is
baby.
public
Ooh,
record.
yeah. Get it, John. 70 phones in his house.
And he's going to be a congressman, and you're going to have about like the abortion issue. The younger women didn't know about, like they didn't take into account like the victory that they got. They just wanted to protest these dumb. Like, do you realize what's going to happen? It's all on the states now. It's all going up for votes. You're going to vote on it. Like, you think California's going to put abortion restrictions on it? No. You think the majority of the states are? No. A couple, maybe.
Rich is an emissary, Bima.
But I mean, even Ken Paxton's getting fucking hard to
Bima, relax.
Bima.
Bima.
In Texas.
Rich is an emissary. Relax.
So, I mean, like, people ought to just, like...
I'm going to put a B in the title.
There's something to what HX saying, KK, that, you know, the Gen Z women, like, they don't pay attention. They're just, they want to be right with...
Women vote right. Single, childless, catless women, they vote left. And it's a horrible thing. And then, just wait a second, bro. In terms of Gen Z women, these women are just radical. It's a horrible thing.
You're a radical, Bima.
Men are checking out because you don't even want to deal with these women.
I don't think that
Because
there's
it's not even
as
worth
much radical is that they've
Bima, don't you
lost
have
a
another
sense
account?
of-
Can't you go
I
in
think
there
they've
and like
lost
one of your other
a sense
accounts
of being
and
traditional.
be like, this is
No,
Bima.
Like they
I
think
want to
it's-
debate
they
you.
think you're less than if they call themselves a traditional wife. I was a traditional wife, even though I worked. I still considered
Yeah, you
myself
gotta
a
get
traditional
a
wife.
temp number. You can go to
Right.
temp-number.com.
It has nothing to do with work and everything. Why do you think a phenomenal
You can't let Acek get away with this, Bima.
Because
You gotta
nobody wants
debate them
to report on it
individually
at
and
all.
tell them why they're wrong. You're
I
right.
can't remember.
These women are so... Look, one of my girlfriends...
One of
who's a
my
radical
girlfriends.
leftist.
Or not, who
and everything
knows?
else like that. Because
You
it's a
never
real
really know,
house
Bima.
company. The biggest haters on women
Acek
are the women
literally
who's not
wanted to
even
go blow up a
And these
mosque.
women from
because
18 to 29, they think they're going to be like social justice warriors. They're going to save the world, feminist queen and everything. And then, they turn 29 and they're like the simp in her chest that's been there for like the last 10 years. They go back. It's a horrible thing, guys.
Okay, I checked. Look, man. Looking at some numbers the other day. Gonna find out they don't. It says that women that are of the age of 20 and 29 or something like that, they don't find men who vote for Trump or men who are right-wing leaning. They don't find them attractive.
Yeah, because
It's just not true.
And radical.
They've gotten laid.
Look, I mean. Yeah, and your brain's being washed. But anyways, but what I was gonna say was KK, because you brought.
I can't listen to radio.
Let's say they show up 5 times a day for 10 years to pray at the masjid. In their prayer, right, they're not really worshiping God. They're not actually a person who genuinely believes in God, who does one.
India, a new continent, right?
Fucking
And that's
Jeremy.
based on like
You know Jeremy
the
Beyond,
actual, like,
Canadian
split in
crypto
the core
schmuck.
of the earth, right? The old school Pangea and you know, where we argue about like, hey, this is literally when Russia and Canada argues about where the fuck our lines are in the north. We go down to the.
Because already just a point, I literally specified. So this, I don't want to really. I don't really want to say this because this might change how we're talking about this. At the end of the day, you guys have not. You know, you guys act like you care about this issue. I'm just curious. Do you really care about it, or you care about it because Trump is involved in some of the word?
The first principles, right? All that remains are the remnants of what held that thing together. For example, if I hold on to those windows and doors, would you still grant me that I'm holding on to its foundation, or I'm just holding on to the bits and pieces of that which is collapsed?
Fine. That's a fine word. I would say there is some essence to even the pieces.
Okay, we are winding down our evening, Bima. Bima.
Say my real name. That's my mom.
Right, I go find. I'm not offended. I go find out the. Listen, no, you got dicks in the background, bro.
Hey, why you let them get your brain?
To me to help me out and make sure the room goes smoothly, and I appreciate
me listening. I was just in the room, and you were just like, you know, going in on how he's like troll and. You know, like, you know, he's like his people. He like gives these arguments. You like don't know if he's really being authentic.
I always said that about that. What do you mean? I was
No. But there's a new tinge. There's a new hue to it now.
Yeah, you just lied to me the other day. What do you mean?
I know most of your stuff is tactical retaliation. I understand.
But it's not tactical. Come on, just
Can you stop?
Can you stop, though? Like,
you don't like my accusation. You don't like my accusation.
No, but I'll respond to it.
Well, yeah, I'm in the middle of talking though. Go ahead.
I'm just saying that, like, no, but I'll just grant you stuff. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you don't need to say the thing I agree with you.
which is, if what you're saying is the difference between before and now, sincerity. Wait, last point. In terms of my views on his sincerity, you are a liar if you say that's not why I maintained whilst calling him brilliant when I was still more fond of him before. I never said whenever I said just the other day we were having a discussion with Zelensky where I was saying, where I was representing your point, obviously in a far more heterosexual manner than you. But I was defending the same principle, the same points that we've always defended, which is either beast, you don't want to debate him because you're scared of him because he's a monster. So what's changed? The only thing that's changed now is I've said, I think he's good. If we ask him a question, Ethan can vote. Ethan can say anything in the world and defend it because he's just that brilliant. So it's like, it isn't really going to convince me I'm right or wrong. But now I'm almost certain he will want to vote against me if he doesn't like him. Okay, obviously, so it's reasonable for me to say I use someone else. Is that not reasonable?
Let me just say.
Is that not reasonable?
You're much more. I hear what you're saying. There's some reasonability. Okay, but let me just say. I think you'd fangirl out a lot more if it wasn't for the fact that he has done what he's done recently.
He's the best. He's the best.
Hold on. But now it's just like, well, you're just much more reticent and less, less formalistic in your support of who he is. No, it's fine.
I don't know if you know him, but
it's for debate the other day. I came into a room, so then he was saying,
pointless,
I
obnoxious,
think she started to see. I was like, we're really showing on that though.
and hyperbole.
Well, I mean, look, we can talk about who's gayer. We could do a gay option.
But you were being gay. I literally never.
I can say that. No, because I don't know.
Everything has had the view about Ethan for a while. It's not like I've had a discussion with him about this too. We talked about how it's one thing, like his like rhetorical grill.
Well, in his defense, he was molested when he was a child. I know what I mean.
Yeah, that's the usual case, you know what I mean? But why did they change their voice after coming out of the
Because his throat got bigger.
Because what?
Because his throat got bigger. She was saying a dick-sucking joke.
You see him impersonates the larynx, and then the response faded.
Yeah, Rabbi, you didn't know he's marrying some rich multi-millionaire Persian guy that has a $12-13 million house. He said, I woke up in a $12 million house last night. And we're like, no, you don't own a $12 million house. He's like, my fiance has a $12 million house. We're like, wait, you get married? And he's like, yeah, he's Persian. And we're like, oh, so it is the dude.
I'm confused because he was engaged to a woman like just last year.
Well, he's bisexual.
No.
He says I'm not gay. I'm bisexual. That's what he said.
That's part A.
I know. That's what we all said. We said once you suck a dick, you're gay. I don't know. Let me.
Look, I mean, if he is, then I don't fuck with that lifestyle.
You do too. You were literally in the fucking room with a bunch of gays and trannies.
I don't know what the fuck.
Bro, every time I see Ray Baya in the room, I click on it, and Ray Baya's in a room with like 15 gays and trannies. And they're all talking about gay shit and soap operas, and TV shows and shit, movies.
No, that's
100% accurate.
If I've been in a room,
Bro, it's 2025, Ray Baya. Nobody cares. Seriously.
Yeah, I know, because you're
well, you could just come out, like be like, yes, I'm gay.
I know.
I love cock.
I am not gay. I'm not a faggot, and I don't hang around with.
Okay, maybe you're bisexual, Ray Baya. Okay, you can look at him.
When I say I'm not a faggot, I'm not none of that shit,
bro. The ones that are so scared of it, like it's cooties and shit, or
I'm against it because of my belief system.
Tell me
Ray's voice is way too low.
No, I told you, there's bears and cubs. He wants to be a cub.
No.
It's like burly, masculine, brawny, fucking lumberjack gays.
That's like Brad. Brad's gay.
What the hell is this gay lady? I don't understand what they're talking about. What's this gay lady?
Oh, Ray Baya is a homosexual.
Like, how do you know what the hell is a cop and what the hell is a bear? What are you talking about?
Oh, it's for movies.
No, Richard has.
You've never watched It's Sunny in Philadelphia, Paycheck? It's fucking.
Hell no, I have no idea what this homosexual is.
They're talking about bears and cubs. What the fuck is a bear and a cub, man?
What the hell is a bear and a cub? What are you talking about?
Alright, a bear, Paycheck. A bear is like Okay, check. Bear is like a gay guy who's like a 6'4", 6'5", 290-pound fucking big burly dude that like
and doesn't want to see the good persist, right? Even though they can't accomplish that, right? But if they had the opportunity, they like this is really important. Not that they were getting punished for this, but I'm just presenting.
He died, like you said, he died before he was convicted, but the woman that was also his partner in these crimes.
I'm not saying that that's like entirely above board, but the reason I felt like it could go this long is because we did talk about it, and you put out the meat, and I said, okay, yeah, cool, we're good for that. Let me count to that. There's going to be a different headspace.
The thing that Timothy is definitely not is petty.
Yes, exactly. Timothy is not petty. But here's the thing. No, because there's a difference between going into a text that you just know is going to have a lot of bullfish that you're going to go through. I see that as a joke. I see that as a joke because I know you're probably saying stuff that's actually really good. But I'm saying,
like one or two lines.
Okay, fine. But I'm just saying my mindset was I don't know what I'm going into, and it's going to be something I want to be in the right headspace for to engage in. If it's something like if it's something like hey, just going to a Hebrew Israelite room, I'm not denying that. Obviously, I've been there's been exchanges back channel. I'm just saying that's something that's a little more hefty.
Everything you're about to tell me,
that's a compliment. That's a compliment.
Everything you're about to tell me is reasonable. The problem is, if I was to send you a DM now, I'd have to take several showers, and I'm not interested in doing.
That's a compliment rather than a slight. Just put a prophylactic on, brother. You'll be fine. But that's a compliment rather than a slight. So just keep that in mind. But whatever the case may be, look. Will you send it to somebody else, third party, put it on an encrypted line, whatever file upload site, and give somebody the link?
But, you're not going to believe this either. You're going to think I'm trolling. But I don't have access to Discord here either. So, I'm not even trolling.
No. Just send it right here, just directly to Deepak.
Oh, Clubhouse. All right, give me a second.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna play this.
Oh, it's like fucking 6 hours. You have to go find it.
No, I don't care. Just tell me the timestamp, right?
All right.
Or tell whoever. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay, cool. Or a previous friend.
What might be more beneficial is to listen. Is to listen to like 5 minutes before.
That's what I want to do. I would like to actually do some context to it. I would. But at the very least, I do. We have a friend down in the audience. I'm not gonna say what his name. Oh yeah, good. I'm not gonna say what his. But no. It rhymes with Ben Gay.
Okay, cool. Just dance around and shit,
It rhymes with Ben Gay, and he's a fan of Ben Gori.
I don't know who that is.
Somebody's
like
Jewish Zionist up here. And you got another faggot on the side. He always resorts to that word.
Why is it that Rich and Rabia always have party hats? Is there something about your personalities or your disposition or your vocabulary?
My name is fucking John Kitover, and I'm fucking stupid because I am so.
Is that your future gay voice, Rabia?
Not my fucking name. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Here it comes, KK.
I need to go see some mental.
The butterfly's almost out of the cocoon.
Not the butterfly.
John Kittle, you got a failed campaign running right now. How do you feel about that? Is it?
Listen, Riabia, my failed campaign is better than your non-existent life on a non-existent waste of time app called Clubhouse. Believe me, I've done more than I've done.
Even being a failed congressional candidate is more than what you've ever done, right?
Exactly.
No. I mean, I'm trying. I really don't want to get in Congress.
You're talking about. Well, I really don't want to get involved in like trying too hard to do anything in my life.
I don't want to deal with politics. I'm just fine,
No, just anything.
Just chilling on Clown House.
Living my life.
A martial artist. Wow.
Why the fuck would I get involved in politics when it's all rigged? They gonna tell you how to eat and sleep and you do it. What kind of life is that? And then you're running at satire like, who the fuck's really gonna buy this shit?
Well, you're a martial artist. Have you ever had a sparring partner that was like, no, dude, I don't want to fight with Riabia, and the master's like, why not? And they're like, have you smelled Riabia? Have you smelled his body odor? It's like, oh yes, Riabia, bad body odor. You do not have to fight Riabia to get your black belt.
Gay right now, smelling
Somebody bring Saint Elmo up.
He brought it up. I was talking about this Congress. This Congress.
Bring Saint Elmo up. I love Saint Elmo so much.
First of all, the
He's
campaign.
my favorite Indian Pakistani.
The campaign is not a failure. We have secured our ballot position for the March 17th primary.
Yeah, fuck Pakistan.
Yeah, Elmo, we're talking about Rayapa coming out of the faucet. Would you support it?
What I will flush it rough like. Hey, John.
I said he's like the caterpillar in the cocoon trying to come out, and we're trying to break open the cocoon so the butterfly can fly away. He put a butterfly in the fucking chest.
I see why that room accepts you, because that room is nothing but AI with a bunch of homosexual men like yourself. You know what I mean?
Sure.
All we're talking about is
Riaba, can you pass the coleslaw, please?
G'day, John. How's it going, bruv?
Aussie.
Oi.
Well, Beaver, Acha, KK, what an exciting room.
You fucking Aussie pricks. You fucking cunts. Aussie.
Oi.
That was better.
Acek, one of these days you're going to liberate your country and you're going to have enough C4 explosives to take out.
We already liberated our country. We don't need this.
Oh, you already did it. I didn't know. When did you do that?
We did it in 2011, and we got independence. We just don't want these.
Is that why George Clooney wanted the satellite dish to find out where the genocide was happening?
George Clooney was a leftist clown that wanted to sabotage our country, making us a socialist country. He was a horrible guy that came, but we had to kick him out.
Well, did you ever buy his coffee maker? It's pretty good.
Fuck no, bro. No? We don't want his vodka either. It's terrible.
Oh, he's got vodka?
Yeah, he's got vodka. It's a horrible vodka, too.
Oh, I didn't
Makes
know
you
that.
sick.
Well, I'm a bald man, and all I can say is, his hair is not natural. He's got hair plugs.
No, and his wife, what is it, that Lebanese?
She's hot.
What's her name? That Lebanese.
Amal Clooney.
Amal Clooney, that's it. Amal Sharmuta, more like that.
A United Nations propagandist.
Yeah, it's George Clooney, he was just like doing it for business reasons.
Horrible.
And
Horrible.
Amal Sharmuta.
Acek, have you ever thought about trying to go like 10 minutes without saying the word horrible?
It is horrible. What can I say? Yeah.
Nasty.
What I'm trying to say is, what if you could change the world, Acek, just by changing your words? Would that be so horrible to try it out?
Yeah, but we're dealing with terrible people.
Terrible, horrible.
Terrible,
horrible, terrible.
What do you want me to say?
Horrible, terrible, horrible.
It is a horrible situation.
Well, what's the opposite of terrible? What's the opposite of horrible?
I don't even know. English is my third language.
You don't know the opposite of horrible?
Good.
That's horrible that you don't know the opposite of horrible. That's terrible that you don't know the opposite of terrible. Oh, it's horrible.
I guess it's true, but I'm dealing with...
That's terrible.
That's terrible and horrible. Horrible.
See, the reason you're running for Congress is because you're trying to deal with enemies in your own country. I'm trying to deal with enemies in my country, So it's not a big difference.
Well, it's not, you don't need to look at everyone or anything as an enemy. The whole point of running for Congress is really because we have an accounting scandal happening. We are voting on $2.1 trillion plus a year that we don't collect in taxes. That's a scam. So a lot of phony baloney money getting passed around. And, that's primarily why I'm running, because I've used Grok to analyze the big beautiful bill, and you can just keep asking Grok, tell me the next top 25 recipients from the Fortune 500.
Oh, it's a disaster.
So I have the names of all the corporations and all the billions and billions of dollars. It's wild. You're like, it's right there. Everybody is voting for tax liabilities for themselves. The government is borrowing $10,000 to $20,000 a year on behalf of every American without their authorization.
You know how you're going to win Congress? Stop talking about taxation and everything. Start talking about immigration. Nobody cares about taxes. Everything is too expensive already. Start talking about immigration.
Well, I'm not talking about it here. On Sunday, I do have.
Talk about immigration. Nobody cares about taxes. Everything's too expensive.
And you do live in one of the biggest fucking sanctuary cities in America. I mean, outside of like LA. Yeah.
Look, bro, our bills are too expensive anyway. We know everything is too expensive. Like, we know that everybody.
And honestly, they know that you're not going to actually be able to like affect real change because the system's rigged. But you can at least help get rid of these fucking illegals.
Exactly. Just talk about immigration.
They know that's something that you can realistically do.
Just be like, I'm going to deport every single illegal immigrant in my community, and you're going to win Congress. If you talk about taxation, nobody gives a shit about that.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Well, you know, I go to establishments where I know for a fact there are illegal aliens working there, and I don't have a problem with that because the truth is, if those people weren't there chopping up all those amazing onions and that garlic and that delicious sauce, there would be nobody else to do it. And so I'm thankful that guy from some little town in Mexico. Yeah. You're not over here making me my chicken tacos. You're not over here making me my burritos. You're not over here making ribs. You're not over here making barbecue chicken. You're over here complaining, Ajik, while I'm over here eating. Who the F are you to tell me that I can't say, hey, I like that guy is here to make me tacos? Thank you, sir. Thank you for the tacos.
Like, when Abraham Lincoln ended slavery, they're like, yeah, who's going to pick our cotton? When Trump deports illegal immigrants, yeah, who's going to pickle groceries and apples and trees and agriculture and everything else like that? Nobody cares about that. Americans can do these jobs. America was great before illegal immigrants. If illegal immigrants were so great, they would have made their countries great again instead of walking 2,000 miles to get across the American border. You don't need illegal immigrants to pick these fruits. You know who can pick these fruits? Teenagers. When you're 15, 16, 17 years of age, you know, you get a summer job, you pick these fruits from a farm or whatever.
They stop doing it. That's how the fucking illegal aliens have fit in that.
Exactly. You need to give these kids a job. The kids can pick fruits in the summertime. They can grow to become a real American. They can learn.
Well, not even that age. It's the reality that the illegal their shithole country is better than ours.
And you have to tax remittance.
Fucking send them back home. You don't need illegal ones. You know, you don't need these kind of people. The people who are coming legally, I mean, I reckon that should be allowed, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you know, people always make these, like, lazy fucking arguments that it's, you know, all these lazy Americans are sitting around and none of the fucking people I worked with were illegals, but all the people that worked alongside of us because they couldn't get a fucking crane operator's license and shit, they were all fucking illegal. And they were all making, you know, I'm sitting over there as a crane fucking rigger making $25 an hour, and I'm talking to the fucking guy that's like fucking putting bolts on the fucking, the nuts on the fucking bolts and shit. And I'm like, oh, I wonder that illegal guy must be making like $12 an hour. You talk to him, and he's like, no, I make $25 an hour too. Like, they're not fucking doing shitty jobs. They're making really good fucking money.
Yeah, the CDLs are big money. And there's you know, Illinois passes them out like candy. But what's your point, Rich? It's 1 a.m. But you guys are neurotics. You're compulsive thinkers. You can't shut up. You're just a bunch of compulsive thinkers. You can't shut the hell. You're like a bunch of birds. Bunch of birds chirping.
Should bring that up on your next Twitter.
A staff of like 35 people. And only 2 are Syrians. The rest are Aussies.
Syrians?
Yeah, there are a couple of Syrians over there too. So they're good people, you know. They're plumbers. We need plumbers here.
Mm-hmm. Spray this on you. Here you go. You like it? That's Trump cologne. It's like, oh, thank you, President. Thank you for spraying me with your cologne. No more, please.
So I just looked it up. Only 27% of undocumented immigrants are estimated to be working in agriculture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So only a quarter are picking your tomatoes.
John, you know, after this, the United States will have no locals stand out to talk about terrorists and supporting terrorists after you know.
Came out and said publicly. So I'm just saying that Trump came out and said publicly. So I'm just saying that Trump might view Al Qaeda and ISIS by Hillary Clinton and Barack Hussein Obama.
He was one of the generals of
and Barack Hussein Obama.
he was one of the generals of Abu al-Baghdadi. Okay, don't forget that too. This cunt, the president. Syria. So he was responsible for so many killings, including your people too.
Well,
Welcome, Johnny boy.
it's not welcome. The point is, if this fucking guy, anyways, listen, dude, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know why Trump's talking to him, but there he is, talking to that motherfucker.
This is hypnosis.
Ready to boom this room? Who boomed the room? Actually,
Hey, did your mom come in town?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep. She must be Irish. She Irish. Good.
How much y'all end up spending on the plane ticket?
$800 round trip, I think.
Ooh, jeez, dude. Go on.
Google Travel.
I usually used Expedia, and then if I wanted like long layovers, I would use cheapflights.com. 20-minute layover, and then as you're scrolling down, the layovers get longer and longer, and you can scroll all the way down to like 3-week layovers. So if you wanted to go from like Chicago to like Los Angeles, you could do, or Chicago to like Hong Kong, you could do like a fucking 3-week layover in like say friggin' Los Angeles if you wanted, or like a week, and it doesn't cost you anything extra.
Why
I used to do that.
KK put in the chat that the FEC has no data available for Kitover's campaign. What's she talking about?
She's saying that it's not real.
Who's running against Darren LaHood? Yeah, John Kitover.
She's saying that they never reported any information implying that your shit's bullshit, that you're not really running.
Yeah, I don't know. You can go to my Instagram and look at it. It's happening.
No, I know. What are you gonna do if you really win, John? For real?
Well, I have been accused that when I come, that I'm not doing anything.
Kitover has won the congressionals. Like, are you gonna freak the fuck out or not?
I don't see. You're putting the cart before the carrot or the baby at the bathwater. Like, well, you're not even talking about the primary, man. There is a primary to prepare for. I have to pull the objections. I have to go through the law book. I have to try to do some AI queries. I have to anticipate what they're gonna present. And it's like, I know this attorney who can help me. But honestly, I don't necessarily know if he can do a better job than I can.
Yeah, especially versus a gang of fucking lawyers from the hood.
I have to see who they are. One of them is like a state rep, who must know the hood.
Nice.
But I also have to. I haven't even pulled their objections to see what their objections are or what they put into writing. But I also have to re-examine all the petitions because LaHood is supposedly 550 signatures. Short. I don't know if he fucked up his submission or my download didn't work, but I need to re-review all his petitions.
Yeah.
But the trial is Tuesday. Multiple trials.
So would that knock him out as being a candidate or no?
He could make an argument saying that, based on this statute and this case law, to remove me from the ballot would be a gross misjustice of the Constitution. You can make arguments for whatever the fuck you want.
Imagine if they made like some kind of like fucking error. Well, pardon me for just a second. Matt Cole, get your fucking ass up here to YouTube, William. Okay.
Yeah, Matt Cole was a chief organizer of the Clubhouse Resistance with that Fagel out in California, that little fruitcake.
Adams?
Yeah. going on and on. The most dangerous people in the world are straight, white, heterosexual males. They are the fucking ones doing the shootings. They're the ones doing this. It's not the trans. It's not the gays.
Matt has gotten a little fucking progressive. He's like fucking hanging out in the weird rooms.
Well, he's a surfer beach dude from Redondo Beach. I mean, like, you know, he's not some stand-up patriot. He's a Californian who supposedly N-word Tourette syndrome sufferer, lowest IQ, dumbest person on the app. And man, Lou Fax was like, I can fuck with you, Congressman. I can fuck with you. I like what you're saying about Pepe and standing up for our N-wordism. I was like, your N-wordism? I'm not standing up for your N-word. Like, yeah, we can fuck with you because you got Pepe good. I was like, that's right. Got Pepe good, motherfucker.
Imagine if these cowardice little bitches like Matt Cool and William Wallace would come on stage and talk their own shit. They're just pussy little chat warriors, I guess.
Dude, there's nothing to talk about, man. This shit is all settled.
We can be talking about your campaign, how we can help you, all this kind of shit.
Listen, bro, I've been on this app long enough to know ain't nobody helping me with nothing. If I don't lift up a pen, nothing's getting done. Nothing. No money involved. There's no real work being done. It's all just free communication spam. And, this is for children. This is why people come on here and they say, I have a 170 IQ. 170. I hear you going, oh, it's not 139, it's not 141. It's not I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people?
Why do you guys like Andrew Meyer? What the fuck is with you all?
I'm roasting him. Who goes on the internet all day long and screams out F word? It's like F word, F word, F word. It's like, man, what is wrong with you? Go to the gym, read a book, create an audiobook. I mean, do anything with your life. What's the point about coming here and screaming F word? Oh, I got it. I believe me, I've spent like weeks now reading Tao Te Ching and Dhammapada. And I'm zenned out. I'm just like,
stop being such a nice little bitch and come on stage.
I come on this app and I'm just like, I cannot believe people have the most compulsive thinking, compulsive speaking. To what end? What is your purpose here? If you're not like creating content or running for office or selling some type of product or something.
Oh yeah, speaking of, why are you not? You should like really start hitting the TikTok shit, bro. It's not even it's on YouTube. You're like, oh, like fucking $10 a fucking month type shit, At least on TikTok, you make some real money.
That's what everybody who keeps telling me how to make money and doesn't make any money themselves keeps saying, go to TikTok like Mikhail. Mikhail's the new prophet of TikTok.
There's people on there who do that kind of shit. They go on there, they get more money than they know what to do with, and they're like, oh, here's $100, let's support this guy.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you, dude, but I'm sitting over here on 60 phones with 50,000 videos with nearing, 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I mean, you show me what you got, a fucking...
You read your Dao bullshit, Come on.
I don't know what to tell you, bro, but I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no wife I ain't got to worry about. I'm sitting here in my underpants, enjoying my life. You're the one with all the anxiety and stress. I went to the gym today, had a nice dinner. You're the one with all the stress on here and the anxiety, not me.
Ray was right. You are in your underwear.
Yeah, Rayabia is not right about anything, unfortunately, because he's
he was right. He said
living his best life, being a martial artist. Oh, Rayabia, what an intellectual giant! I'm a martial artist. Have you read a book, sir? No, I don't need to read books no more. I'm past words. I'm beyond words. I'm in the wordless state. I'm a genius now. Oh, okay, Rayabia. Whatever you say, Rayabia.
Williams said, I'm mopping. Fuck you mopping at this late night, bro.
You like the cons. And I'm getting ready to take a break from all this filmmaking because I have like 15 YouTube accounts that I have to go through and make exciting. It's not exciting because it's really stupid, but to me, it's always exciting when I drop thousands and thousands of videos. I know. Yeah, basically. Yeah, dude. Andrew is such a like a them, but I was talking more about Christian Chat Andrew. Because like Chat Andrew. Because like I think I saw him on. He was talking about how he's on Tom Rabbit or something, but I think he's on there like crashing out. Have you heard his crash out video? It's really crazy.
Hold on just a second. Beam was trying to message me. I got a live stream. Hold on.
Yeah, you should hear Andrew's crash out video on YouTube. It's unnerving and shocking. You're like, damn, what happened to this guy? He really broke. He had like a psychotic break. It was crazy. Nora Bandura. Okay, Nora, anything you want to say to the room? Because I'm getting ready to cut my... That Never Ends, you know that annoying song?
This is the song that never ends.
That Never Ends, you know that annoying song?
This is the song that never ends.
Exactly, that's
Yes.
what Funhouse is.
Bima wants you to open a live thing for this room. I told her there's nothing going on. Actually, I lied to her. I told her that everybody who's popular is in here right now. The room's really... told her that everybody who's popular is in here right now. The room's really popping.
Oh wait, is this Grace? No, it's GRACE. I'm sorry.
Because there's all this controversy of a GAYCE, Grace. Recently.
Bima, watch out. Grace hates the blacks.
Oh no. This is so not true. How could you ever say that?
Hey, Grace, you old as shit, bro. Shut your pussy ass up.
What?
Go to bed. Come on, bro.
Holy shit.
You sound old.
I'm 19 years old. I can't be old.
Yes, you sound it.
So funny. Bro, you need to go to bed, man. You got a husband, man. You bitches.
This is a YN.
Many husbands.
How does this YN oh, it's Brian. Brian is back.
A YN Bima is a young nigga.
Yo. So he can say the N-word.
It wasn't me. That was Rich. That was Oilfield Rich, not Canada John.
Yeah, there's OH heads too. Those are old head niggas.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well, this is the Bima show. Bima, what would you like to tell the world tonight?
Let's see. Should we do it ASMR style?
Yeah, whatever you want to tell the world. On the Bima show.
Let's, in honor of, let's see, let's go to ASMR. Tender, something the world needs more of, which is kindness. A whole, entire, beautiful kindness day. Today was Kindness Day. So, today, let's talk about kindness and where it begins. Where does kindness, where does it begin? Is Kindness Day just about doing nice things? Or is it about remembering something deep, something often forgotten, of the same kindness that you so freely give to everyone else? You deserve kindness. You deserve gentleness. You deserve softness. You deserve patience. You deserve to be cared for. And feel those words settle into you. Feel them float down to your heart. Remember your childhood glow. And remember how good it felt to love and be
We need to get her a Dao De Jing book, right? Get her a link and be like, just read this.
kindness now
Read this,
today,
Bima.
as the world has
Ooh,
moved on
Buttercup
and
2.0. Ooh, the real Buttercup trademark.
What do we know? You are valuable.
You are valuable.
You matter.
You matter.
Your presence makes the world better.
This is your leftist.
Your softness is not
experience.
weakness.
Why does Bima sound like a phone sex operator?
Is a gift. Your mistakes
What are you wearing, John? Are you stroking your big hard cock?
Your growth is beautiful. And yes,
She's thinking about her begonias.
you are allowed.
I know for a fact that William's beating his dick right now.
Let me say that again, because it's a little flame in your pocket.
What the fuck are you mopping, William? A fucking warehouse?
And whisper to them in your thoughts. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you be loved.
Bima, you sound like you're having phone sex.
Now we're gonna go to an
Can't
extreme.
hear it. There she go, guy.
Let's whisper
If
to
I
them.
bring him up, he's gonna like talk some
And
crazy
say,
shit. You wanna hear it? It's gonna
May you be happy.
Yeah, of course.
May. Now, offer that same blessing to one last person. And that's gonna be
William Wallace wrote in the chat he's done.
you. Extend it to you. Rich, say it to you. Say, may I be happy. May I be
my
safe.
show.
Don't try catfishing me. I'm a happily married man.
I feel loved. Let it land. Let it be enough. Let it be yours. Need a special day. Just one.
William Wallace is making requests. He said, can you move the mic just a little bit away? He said he's going for round 2.
It lives in tiny moments, tiny choices, tiny breaths, a soft word, a patient sigh, a generous smile at the grocery store,
bad news from Arago.
a gentle thought
John's watching.
when you're frustrated, a moment of if the world.
I pay the dissolution of the house of God, for pay comes opening of the eye.
Wallace wanted to go back.
Openest the eye of Horus, to the blind.
Wallace ran in there real quick. Wallace had to get more.
I'm so bricked up right now. I gotta finish.
Chapter 62.
It's gonna be the most popular room of the year.
Phoenix hath a bell for sound, fire for sight, a knife for touch, 2 cakes, one for taste, the other for smell. He standeth before the altar of the universe at sunset, when earth life fades. He summons the universe, and crowns it with magic light to replace the sun of natural light. He prays unto, and give burning up in the flame of his prayer, and born again, the phoenix.